Everyone, Kuneho here with another Pokken tournament video. Now about 300 of you guys watched my previous video on PikaLibre's basic combos and mix-ups. And I am so happy that you guys have been liking it, discussing it, and even been telling me things that I haven't really considered or thought of. So this is sort of a follow-up video to that. I'm going to be talking about additional combo extenders that I found, some greater mix-ups, and a little bit of the field phase, which we weren't able to really talk about since I haven't labbed that much at the time of that video a couple days ago. So to start off, White Shadow on the Pokken Arena forums is having trouble with our previous combo. You know, the one where we do forward strong twice, follow up with up light twice. And says while he's had it working on Lucario, hasn't had much success with other characters. And I'm going to say that while it's true certain combos, or just combos throughout the entire cast, sometimes depend on the timing of the moves. Sometimes hitting moves too early or too late could determine if the opponent air recovers, which stops the combo, or just gets knocked down, or just falls to the ground, which stops the combo. Although, the combo we did yesterday does indeed work on Machamp at the very least. I'll have to try out with the other characters just to make sure it works on everyone, but at least, you know, it's not just Lucario that you could use as a sandbag. But that does bring me to the next thing. So you could actually link up Y twice a second time. However, if you do it all willy-nilly and just do it as soon as possible, the move is going to whiff. And the move is going to whiff every time. So what you're going to do is after you do the launcher and do your up light to secondary light, notice how I delay the timing on that one. So for the first one, you're going to delay the timing to around the point where they're slightly above you. And then on the second time, that's when you do it as soon as possible. And you see, while in our first combo right here, we weren't even able to reach the wall and just ended with a ground mix-up to phase shift. This right here does bring him to the wall, which allows for a longer mix-up and an even deadlier one. So that did almost half of Machamp's HP, and Machamp has 60 more HP than Lucario, so it's an even deadlier mix-up. Although that shouldn't be the only combo that you ever do. It's important to know all the different ways that you could chain moves, because one of the things is because of the map. Right now, we've been using Fair Marina, which is the standard 18 by 18. However, maps like Neo City is smaller, or maps like the Haunted Mansion is more of an oval shape, where one side is even longer than Fair Marina at 20, and the other side is shorter than Neo City at like 14. So those are certainly things to take note of when you're figuring out what sort of combo you're going for. In fact, you could even apply that to just this. So let's do that basic combo in our first video one more time. We hit him to the wall. We do a normal grab. This phase shifts them into the middle of the map. You wall jump, execute another phase shift with a homing attack. If that connects, you're able to chain that combo. Now with our newly discovered mix-up, pardon my whiffs, oh boy, that's embarrassing. What? And that? Okay, there we go. Foregoing that last part to make my point here. That causes a wall bounce, let's say, further, and I'm not able to land my homing attack. So even just by deciding whether or not to go for the more damaging dual phase combo, or to go for the weaker but closer range mix-up, could really affect how the match goes. You're going to want to choose accordingly. So now, another thing is in our previous video, the user Doom by BBR was wondering about Pikachu's Pikachu Libre special boosted mode. So if you do a certain combination of moves, say up strong twice, you'll notice that Libre gets a boosted mode similar to burst mode, except without having to use burst. We could go back to our patented launcher and quickly go straight into that mode, either by using the double light to double strong poke attack combo, or by going up strong, which they do similar damages, but they push him different lengths of the map. That's a quick and easy way to get into burst mode, or not burst mode, into your power-up mode. However, at the same time, because of the way the phase shift system works, this might prevent you from executing your full combo without triggering an early phase shift. Which is another thing to know entirely. However, because it's a knockdown, it's a mix-up all on its own. And you can use that to your advantage. And that, and that. Alright. Now to the field phase. So as we noted, Libre's field phase is not as good as Pikachu's, because Pikachu has just so many projectiles, both in and out of field and dual phase. But, contrary to how I felt 2 days ago in our previous video, Libre actually has some decent tools that you have to play around with, but doesn't make it horrible. Still kind of a trouble against really spammy characters like Chandelure and Suicune. But I'll get into basics here. So one of the important moves you should know is the back ranged attack. As long as it hits, as long as it's not too late, you'll be able to combo into your ground homing attack. As you see in the combo counter, it's a true combo. If you're too far away, you don't want to overcommit, because then you'll end up getting blocked, or you'll end up whiffing your homing attack. So what you want to do, if in case you end up doing that, is to simply block, and then you'll cancel your homing attack. You could sort of fake them out. Also learn the counterattack cancel. Counterattack cancel is being the counterattack, move, pressing a direction, and then dodging. It also works in the dual phase, although only forwards and backwards. It lets you parry hits, and it looks wickedly cool when you just glow blue like that. It's kind of like Street Fighter's focus attack dash cancel. Except you don't need to use meter. Of course, it's still countered by grabs, and you don't actually do the counterattack unless you commit to it. So you'll only be parrying like a couple of moves. And now before we end this video, another thing I want to note is the importance of Libre's double team, which is her neutral A move. It's a secret input that you could, because you can't really do your side specials in field phase, side special lets you pick which of the 3 Pikachus you'll appear in. Left is for left Pikachu, right is for right Pikachu, and then neutral is for regular. The things you could do are you could dodge, and depending on which Pikachu you choose determines the direction. You could do your regular range attack, and if you're close enough, it's going to combo into itself into a phase shift. You could do your quick attack kick, which is a nice surprise. And then moving the direction will let you change the direction of your quick attack entirely, so that's 2 directional inputs. Sort of if you could telegraph their dodges, then you'll catch them out. Makes for a pretty sick follow-up. And then you have jump. Jump and immediately homing attack. Or forward and homing attack. Although the problem is that you won't be able to just go into your back range attack to hit confirm. So using your homing attack after quick attack is a little riskier. But it looks cool. Alright, that should be it for this video. If you enjoyed, and I hope you did, please let me know what you might want to talk about or discuss in our next video. I still got to do Chroma League before I get into ranked stuff, and then we'll try to be putting these techniques for labbing in practical situations. But for now, until next time. Oh, I guess I could show one more thing. Try a little bit of flashy combos. Give me one more shot. One more try. And then I'll definitely end the video. Bap, bap. Oh. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, there we go. I'll work on that one. Anyway, laters!